That is the Extreme Bull Rocket. Got a C40 motor and crazy torque motor. It's gonna be mind-numbing. I'm wondering if it's gonna keep traction. 168 volt system, so there's a lot of power going through that C40 motor. What I'm expecting is not a super duper high quality vertical travel sort of experience. I'm not expecting the suspension to blow my mind, but it does seem better than it was on the GT Pro. What I am expecting is for this speed, for the start-stop to kind of blow my mind. These smaller wheels tend to be kind of hell on knees. So for a commuter like me, for a person that's commuting all the time, I don't know how I'm gonna like this. I'm hoping that my opinions will change. That maybe a good suspension on a small wheel might mitigate the feelings in my knees about going over a lot of aggressive things, but we'll just see. We'll have to see. So we're gonna put on some sync pads right now and see what it do. Now, I've seen a lot of people with their sync pads put them on in a lot of different ways. I'm going to show you how I put on my sync pads, and I hope that this helps, because I've just seen a little bit of confusion about it. So, got wood. There we go. So first, I'm going to put my foot, I'm going to see where I balance naturally. Okay, so right about there. So for me, the center of my foot is going to be right here at that pedal handle. That's right at the pedal handle. Then I'm going to take the front pad and I'm going to drop it into the top of my foot, and I'm going to give an aggressive bend. So that way I can model the most that I'm going to be wanting to bend at my knees for jumping and things. There we go. And now I'm going to take the back pad, and I'm actually not going to throw my foot up there for this. I'm going to set this on here, right where the little bottom notch, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little bottom notch here. I'm going to put this notch to the bottom notch with just a few millimeter space in between, and then see how that feels. And that's perfect for me. So there we go. So really all you gotta do when mounting the sync pads is mount the front pad. That's the only fitment you have to do. Then take the back pad, slide it up to it, find which notch that you want, and run it up. So that's gonna be a perfect fit for me. And I'm gonna do the same thing over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and move my laces out of the way, drop the pad into my ankle, and then I'm gonna give that aggressive bend, the most that I'm ever gonna do, right? Okay. And then we're gonna take the back pad, and again, we have this little notch here, and I'm gonna marry that notch with the bottom notch with just a few millimeter in between. And there we go. And now we have sauce, okay? And this one, sauce. There we go. So I'm gonna lean this top back just a tiny bit. It's a little bit stifling. So I'm gonna lean that back just a tiny bit because I do ride asymmetrically. There we go. So let's see how that feels. I'm gonna do that one more time. Where is my spatula? Oh, it's right here. So this pad spatula is clutch. You get it with your Grizzla pad, and it just makes it to where you don't have to mess up the Velcro attachment on your wheel. So we're gonna try that one more time. A little bit more space here, and see if that feels better. Feels good. And So what I've done is here, there's a little bit more of an aggressive lean than on the other side. So what I do is I've got to try to adjust that bottom again to where it's not grabbing at my shoe. And again, these are the prototypes. Okay, and that feels good. And that feels good. All right, cool. So guys, that's how we mount our sync pads, right? You'll see they look pretty dang close, both of them, but there is nuance difference. All right, so cheers guys. And I'm gonna show you ripping around on this bad boy very soon, so stay tuned.